In the annals of Christian theology, few stories resonate as profoundly as the fall of Satan from heaven. This event, shrouded in mystery and layered with profound implications, speaks to the very heart of the cosmic struggle between good and evil. But what drove Satan, originally known as Lucifer, to rebel against his creator? What was the true nature of his ambition that led to his catastrophic fall? In today's video, we will embark on a detailed exploration of biblical texts, theological insights, and the broader context of Satan's rebellion to uncover the full scope of his ambition and its far-reaching consequences. 1. Satan's original identity as Lucifer. To grasp the magnitude of Satan's fall, we must first understand his original identity and status in the heavenly realm. Lucifer, a name meaning light-bringer or morning star, was not just an ordinary angel. He was among the highest ranking of all created beings. His beauty, wisdom, and power were unparalleled, and he held a position of great responsibility within the divine order. The prophet Ezekiel provides one of the most vivid descriptions of Lucifer before his fall in Ezekiel 28:12-15. You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering: the sardius, topaz, and diamond, beryl, onyx, and jasper, sapphire, turquoise, and emerald with gold. The workmanship of your timbrels and pipes was prepared for you on the day you were created. You were the anointed cherub who covers. I established you. You were on the holy mountain of God. You walked back and forth in the midst of fiery stones. You were perfect in your ways from the day you were created, till iniquity was found in you. 2. The nature of Lucifer's ambition. The heart of Lucifer's fall lies in his ambition, a desire that grew from pride and led to his ultimate rebellion. Isaiah 14:12-15 offers a glimpse into Lucifer's inner thoughts and the ambition that would lead to his downfall. How you are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning! How you are cut down to the ground, you who weakened the nations! For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit on the mount of the congregation on the farthest sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet you shall be brought down to Sheol, to the lowest depths of the pit. Lucifer's ambition was not just a simple desire for more power or prestige. It was an all-encompassing rebellion against the order of creation. He wanted to overthrow the very structure of divine authority, to replace God as the sovereign ruler of the universe. This ambition was rooted in pride, the first sin, and the root of all other sins. It was pride that led Lucifer to believe that he could be equal to God, that he could exist independently of the Creator's will. 3. The rebellion in heaven. In this passage, Lucifer is referred to as the dragon, a symbol of his power and the chaos he brought. The fact that he managed to rally a third of the angels to his cause, as suggested in Revelation 12:4, speaks to his charisma and the extent of his influence. These angels, who would later be known as demons, joined Lucifer in his attempt to overthrow God's rule. The rebellion led to a cataclysmic war in heaven, with the archangel Michael leading the forces of God against Lucifer and his followers. Despite the intensity of the conflict, Lucifer and his rebellious angels were ultimately defeated. Their failure to overthrow God resulted in their expulsion from heaven. This expulsion was not just a physical relocation, it was a complete severance from the presence of God, a loss of the glory and privileges they once enjoyed. Cast down to the earth, Lucifer, now called Satan, meaning adversary or accuser, and his followers began their campaign to corrupt and destroy God's creation, particularly humanity. 4. The consequences of Satan's fall. Satan's ambition didn't stop with his fall from heaven. Once on earth, he directed his efforts toward corrupting God's creation. The most infamous of these efforts was his temptation of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. In Genesis 3, Satan, in the form of a serpent, deceived Eve into eating the forbidden fruit, thereby introducing sin into the world. The consequences of this act were catastrophic. Humanity, which was created in the image of God and intended to live in perfect harmony with Him, was now tainted by sin. Death, suffering, and separation from God became the new reality for humankind. In this way, Satan's ambition to be like God led to the fall of humanity, mirroring his own fall. However, the Bible also provides assurance that Satan's power is limited. He is a defeated foe, and his ultimate end is already determined. For now, believers are called to stand firm in their faith, resisting Satan's schemes and relying on the strength of God to overcome. 5. The ultimate defeat of Satan. While Satan's influence continues to be felt in the world, the Bible is clear that his ultimate defeat is certain. This final victory over Satan is a central theme in Christian eschatology, where the end of time will bring about the complete and total eradication of evil. Revelation 20:10 provides a vivid description of Satan's final judgment. The devil who deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and they will be tormented day and night forever and ever. This lake of fire represents eternal punishment, a place of utter separation from God and everything good. For Satan, this will be a final and irrevocable consequence of his rebellion. The one who sought to exalt himself above God will be brought to the lowest depths, experiencing eternal torment for his pride and ambition. 6. Lessons from Satan's fall. Lucifer's fall is a reminder of the importance of obedience to God's will. Unlike Lucifer, who sought his own way, believers are called to submit to God, trusting in His wisdom and goodness. Obedience to God is not a restriction, but a path to true freedom and fulfillment. As Jesus said in John 14:15, "If you love me, keep my commandments." Obedience is a demonstration of our love for God and our trust in His sovereign plan. It is through obedience that we align ourselves with God's purposes and experience the fullness of life that He desires for us. Finally, the story of Satan's fall assures us of the ultimate victory of God over evil. While the battle between good and evil continues in the present age, the outcome is already determined. Satan's defeat is certain, and God's kingdom will be fully established. The story of Satan's fall from heaven is a profound and sobering narrative that reveals the true nature of his ambition and the catastrophic consequences of his rebellion. Satan's desire to be like God, to exalt himself above his Creator, led to his downfall and the introduction of sin into the world.